All right, so now that we've talked about the different types of offers in the previous video, I want to talk about identifying which offers are the best ones to run. Okay, so I already alluded to it in the previous video that we are going to specifically mostly focus on short form lead submit offers. Okay, but obviously I gave you a good variety of the different types of offers out there, so you're more than welcome to try anything that you like. But how we determine whether an offer is going to do well for us is by leveraging the EPC metric over here, okay, which is the earnings per click. And if you're not familiar with that, I did go over that in module 1. There's a video there on the 11 metrics that you should know. I would highly suggest you rewatch that. But essentially, what that means here in this scenario, let's say this Casino Moons offer, right? It pays $8 per lead. But Max Bounty knows across the thousands of clicks that they've received to this offer that on average, when somebody lands on this landing page, it pays about 40 cents. Okay. Now, if you simply just took 40 cents and divided it by $8, and let me just reset that here, 0.4 divided by 8, that's going to give you 5%. That's all that means. Okay. That means that on this $8 per lead, it converts 5% of the time. So for every 100 people that visit this page, you will get 5 leads. You'll make $40. $40 divided by 100 clicks is 40 cents. Okay. So why is this important? Well, we know our fixed costs and our metrics. Let's say you were paying 20 cents a click on Microsoft. Okay. And let's say for every person that clicked on your ad, 50% of them gave you their email and name, right? So they opted into your website. Well, that means that for every 20 cents that you spend on a click, it's going to cost you 40 cents to get the lead. Now, if you know after the opt-in form, you're presenting them with this Casino Moons offer, and you know that this Casino Moons offer pays on average 40 cents EPC. Well, if your lead cost is 40 cents and you're going to make 40 cents, you just broke even. Okay, that means every single lead that you just generated to your mailing list was free. All right. And as we mentioned, the mailing list is where the bulk of your profit will come from. So, closing up this calculator here, what we want to do is leverage the EPC. Now, it's not as simple to just, sort by, let me get out of gaming here for a second, go to all categories. I don't want to just sort by the top EPC because you're going to come here and be like, oh my God, lawsuit info, $5 EPC. Well, it's crazy, right? No, okay? This is going to be a very long form submit offer. I can guarantee you, and it's going to be difficult. You can see this one-shot keto, $100 per sale, $485. Well, now you're going to have to get somebody, and just show you, to go to this, well, I'm not in America, so I can't see it, but you're going to have to get somebody to go to this page, right? And they're going to have to fill out their name, their address. They're going to have to buy something. Good luck. Okay, good luck. So I very much dislike going after the highest EPC. What you want to do is go by category. Okay, start going through the category. Let's look at automotive, for example. Okay, and we can start to look at some of these and see if there's any sort of short form submits. Now, I'm more interested in these, anywhere under $10, but generally speaking, the sweet spot is around $3 to $5 lead submit offers, because you're going to, if you find good ones, you're going to get an EPC of around 40 to 60 cents. And I'm confident in Bing or Google that you can generate leads yourself for 40 to 60 cents, and therefore you can break even or make a little bit of money on the front end. So if we look at this Smart Auto Saver Loans, we can see, you can start to read it. Need to refinance your car loan. Lead converts on the Get My Car button click. Okay, app submission. All custom creatives need to be approved. Okay, so you need to request approval to run, and you're going to notice that on a lot of these offers. So that's also a problem. When you're first starting out, it's going to be difficult for you to get approval because, Max Bounty, they got to protect their business. They got to protect their advertisers. They're not just going to give, somebody new off the street an offer that they've never had before. So I'm going to show you how to get around that. But in this scenario, let's just preview it. If it's going to be a little bit more difficult because somebody is going to need to go through 5 steps again. So, they put their car. I'm looking for a price, let's say between $10,000 and $20,000. Let me enter in my zip code. Apply now. You enter your name. Let me just go here. Sean Agnew. Sean at StackedMedia.com. Don't call me at this number. This is like my fake number I put in all the time, but it's actually real. So I'm sorry for the person if you're watching this and you're getting all this stuff from me. This used to be my old phone number and I just don't use it anymore. So somebody's getting text messages all the time probably off my stuff. So look, right, it pays $275, I believe. Yeah. And it pays, though, when you click the Get My Car, right? So it's going to get a little challenging here when you have to put in your social security number. Okay. So again, offers that are long like this are a little bit more challenging. And even though it says the EPC is 75 cents, that indicates a lot of people will do it. It just makes it more challenging. And you have to be approved to run. Okay. So here we go. Let me go now and start to go through what I like as a category to start out, email submits. Okay. And we're going to apply the search options. Again, we're going to sort by the EPC. And you can start to see a pattern here. We have, some of these giveaways, right? So these are always good to start with. And then we see down here a survey offer, okay? Options research, opinion research. So I think they actually have a survey here. Apply search options. You can start to look at the EPC here. Now things get a little bit more interesting, okay? So you can scroll down. We have this Ipsos read one. Survey offer. Okay, you got to request approval to run. So in this scenario, maybe not the best one. Let's go with Talina is in the UK. Again, if you're in the UK, feel more than comfortable running this. Or if you're not in the UK, you can as well. Your Shop Like a Canadian might be a good one for me. I'm up in Toronto. So that might be a good one. All right, and you could just keep coming and clicking until you find one that is open to you. Okay, and I found one earlier to save us time, but there's this Inbox Dollars one. Pays $3 a lead. It converts on sign up plus email confirmation. Okay, it's already approved for me for $35 a day, so I can start out. It gives you the targeting tips as well. Okay, and it pays around 40-cent EPC. So as long as I can as long as I can get 40, 50-cent leads, I can sort of break even on the front end, right? And the next thing I would say too is the network EPC. As you see down here, the network EPC is 38 cents. That means for everybody who's run this offer across all of Max Bounty, that is the average EPC. We are going to be running search ads, which is essentially when somebody goes to Google or Microsoft and they type in how to make money with a survey, then they click on your ad, right? That is a search ad. Those ads are much more highly converting than an ad on Facebook or anything like that. We're going to talk about this in future videos, but this is called intent marketing. Somebody is literally looking for what you have versus interrupt marketing, which would be on Facebook, where somebody is just going to Facebook to, argue about politics or look at funny cat photos or see pictures of their grandma or whatever. They're not necessarily looking to make money with a survey. So you're trying to interrupt them and catch their attention. So this EPC includes all types of advertising. So somebody on Facebook running this ad might only get like a 25-cent EPC, but somebody on search might be getting 60 or 70 cents. And the average ends up being 38, but Facebook is much lower and search is much higher. So don't be dissuaded if you see a network EPC, even of like 25 cents. That still means there's potential for you to run it on search. I've had scenarios where I've run offers in the 30s, and when I go run it on search, I get 80, 90 cent EPC. Okay, so it's quite possible that we can make this work. And I know in this niche, we can get 50, 60, 70 cent leads all day long, and we can break even and even make a couple bucks. Okay, so that's how you can leverage the EPC method. Now, what's good on Max Bounty, and some other networks offer this too, is you can also go over to the Browse tab, and you can start looking at some of the tops, right? So these are their top offers. You can start clicking around on it. Okay, win an iPhone. Okay, this is approved as well, but it has a network EPC of 5 cents. So that's probably not the best offer to run. You can come down here. What is it? Rent to own listings with a Z, 16 cents. You could probably get 30, 40 cents on Bing. It's going to be slightly challenging, but not out of the question. So that's not a bad niche to start with, actually, though. So you could try that. The product report card here, 85 cents. Okay, that's decent. It says you got to request approval to run, but be a thought leader, influence products, no incent, no network brokering. Okay, so you can start reading what it is and go from there. Okay, but to recap, what we're trying to do here is either leverage from the browse function, the top, maybe the trending, and we're really just trying to find campaigns that are approved already and campaigns that are offering at least 30-cent EPC or higher. It gives us a chance to turn profit on the front. All right. So hopefully that video makes sense to you guys. You might want to watch it a couple times. But again, you can leverage this in just about any network. Most networks will give you the EPC. And again, also, we're looking for these sort of easy lead submit offers, right? In this case, somebody fills out their name, creates a password, then they go to their email and confirm it. Easy, two-step process, and that's that. So that's it for this video, and I'll see you on the next one.